I'm Lauren.
We thought, well, we were just hanging out and we thought, hey, let's chat about the Healthy Homes starter kit.
The
because
Healthy
it's awesome.
Homes starter kit. It's the Healthy Homes bundle. How
Yeah.
good is that?
Yeah. And it kind of just adds in everything that you need for a healthy home to ditch and switch some of the, normal chemicals that we're having in a home that are actually wreaking a lot of havoc on our family's health. So, I thought we'd chat about them.
Yeah, so these are all products that are good to protect your family and are effective.
Yeah, because I know when I started Low Tox, it was a pain in the butt. And the products I would buy, they didn't disclose the ingredients, and that concerned me. I'd look online and they don't disclose it there, and they didn't work. So even if they were natural, they didn't work at all, and that frustrated me.
And often, I'd look at the ingredients and they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm happy with that one, happy with that one. Oh, why did they put fragrance in there? Fragrance is not good. They'll just be one ingredient that I just was not happy with. But Young Living, they are safe and actually protect your family.
Yeah, absolutely. So this kit is $289 and it comes with a bunch of oils. So you get 6 oils, you get the diffuser, and then you're getting a lot of products that you can ditch, the ones that as you finish with them, chuck them out and replace them with more natural options.
Yeah, so should we go through them?
Yeah, what do you want to chat about first?
All right, well, chat about the Ningxia because
It's so yummy.
I don't want to say it's my favourite, but it is my favourite. So Ningxia is 3 times the vitamin C of an orange. So if you're wanting to keep your vitamin C up, which is, I know, always recommended in times when you need to boost your immunity, this is a really, really good option. It's yummy.
So yummy.
And it helps with digestion. So when you think of digestion, let's just say the word poo.
But also very good with energy. So
Yes,
being pregnant with Forrest, oh my gosh, you're just so tired all the time. I would drink this and it's, just get some energy back, which we all need.
At 3 o'clock, pick me up.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Do you want to talk about this? We probably shouldn't show that we have this because people will come to our houses and steal it.
It is Thieves hand sanitizer. Do I need to say much more about the hand sanitizer? It's, I guess people are concerned about the alcohol content to make sure it's over 60. This one's 65, so it's got you covered. It smells amazing. And
Peppermint essential oil.
Peppermint oil in there. And also, it doesn't dry out your hands or give you dermatitis or anything weird. So, all natural, remember?
And I'm seeing a lot of people complain about their hands with all the hand washing and the hand sanitizing. They're drying, they're cracking, they're bleeding. You are going to be totally fine with these products because we use them all the time and we have never had any issues. They are very gentle on the skin. So this is a beautiful, beautiful hand sanitizer. I love this product.
Yeah, the soap.
Cleansing bar soap. So when I first got this, I was like, cool, it's a soap. I'm not a soap user. I'm not going to use it. And then I found out that you can use it for cleaning. And so I actually use it on stains and I literally will rub it on my clothes and then chuck it in the wash and the stains go. It's wicked.
I've never used it for stains, but my
What?
mother-in-law told me the other day that she uses it for stains. I use it in the shower because I think Thieves is so good for immunity. I want something else to help me, so I use it in the shower so I get the extra stuff, goodness, absorbed into my skin.
Yes, because we know 60% of what we put on our skin goes straight into our bloodstream. And that really scares me. I don't know about you. And then if you are thinking about pets and children crawling on the ground, what you're washing your floors with actually is going into your system as well. So we really have to take our health into our own hands and we can't trust the stuff that's on the shelves, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yep.
Sad days.
So it makes me want to
No, not sad days. Great days.
Yeah. We have things to protect our family and look after us. So let's move on. I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I know it's not in the line. It
It's
seems
fine.
like you're going the
I was
order,
going in the line.
Sorry.
That's right.
Because Nikki talked about what we use on our floors, I wanted to
Yeah.
pick this one up and talk about this one.
Yeah,
so
sure.
there's so many things we can say about the Thieves Cleaner. You want to use it on your floors, but use it for everything. You literally, anything that you've had, like Windex, Jif, Ajax, Domestos, all the cleaners. This just replaces it all.
It's the only cleaner I have in my house, along with bicarb vinegar.
Yeah. This one smells like Christmas. It's got cloves, cinnamon, rosemary, lemon. It's got Thieves Essential Oil. That's what it's a plant-based cleaner with Thieves Essential Oil. And people are just always like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. It is clean so amazing.
It smells like Christmas as well, you guys. And it's so strong and concentrate. So you need, I don't know if you said this, I was looking at you, but probably not taking it in. One cap of the Thieves Cleaner in an entire spray bottle filled with water, and that's what I use to clean everything. So it is so concentrated, it should last you a very, very long time.
Should last you a long time.
Yeah.
Now, that makes a good point. So I've actually sat here and measured it out. How many caps does this bottle make? It makes 51. So if you're actually buying this retail, but as members, so you'll become a member when you get this bundle, you actually get it at 24% discount when you do. So, but if you're buying it retail, one bottle that you make up would cost you $2.05, which is cheaper than like your spray and wipe anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
and then if you're a member, it's looking to be
even cheaper
really.
than that.
Yeah.
Even cheaper than that, because you get the 24% off. So
yeah, so it is hands down the best cleaner of all time and eternity. It's awesome, so good. You can also make a scrub with the vinegar and bicarb, and you clean all your grout, any hard annoying spots to clean, sinks and ovens. It's so good as an oven cleaner, and guess what? You can put your food in there and cook, and you're not going to die.
I used this blue stuff once. When I was like, I rented a house and I was moving out, I used this blue stuff, and I felt sorry for the person who would use the oven after that, because I just wouldn't do it. It just, like, I had to wear almost a mask to do it. It just stank. It gave me a headache. It was horrible.
Yeah.
You won't get that using this and your bicarb, making the soft scrub.
And what I love about this cleaner, once again, all the ingredients are listed here. Look up each single one. You'll be very impressed.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about first? I'm assuming you don't want to
We'll
go
go back to the line. Go back to the line. Sorry.
When I'm not going in a line, I forget things.
No, we know we've done this one.
All right, Thieves Foaming Hand Soap. Go.
What do you want me to say about it?
I don't know.
It's got Thieves in it.
Yes.
So it's got the same essential oils: lemon, rosemary, eucalyptus, missed one, cinnamon, clove.
Yeah. So soft and gentle on your hands. Not going to dry them out. It will last you ages too. Some people even dilute this into two. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they dilute it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know it's going to kill all the nasty germs that you
There's
pick
a
up.
limit on it at the moment with
Yeah.
Young Living. It's just so sought after, all the Thieves.
It is. It's a beautiful hand soap for sure.
Yeah. So,
You want to do the Thieves spray?
oh, I love the Thieves sprays. So these, I feel like, are a good alternative for me for sanitizer. I carry this over the sanitizer actually, because I like to just kind of perfume myself with it.
Like a barrier.
Like a barrier.
When you see
Like a
people.
barrier. Like if I walk past someone and I'm like, oh, you're all right. On me, not them. No, this one, so it is your portable Thieves. So you can use this on door handles, you can use this on surfaces. I use this on my and Eleanor's hands, my toddler, before we eat, when we're out.
On the plane as well.
Yeah.
With like the tray tables.
Yeah.
So good to just clean all that up and know that it's going to be safe.
And it instantly, like, if you have to use a public toilet and it just, it doesn't smell pleasant in there, spray this. Just spray this, and it's a much.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I've had to do that before. Like, not from me, from someone else. Oh,
Thank you
that's
for clearing
embarrassing.
that
Moving on.
up. All right. Mouthwash.
Oh.
I love this. I didn't use this for ages because I was like, well, once again, I'm not really a mouthwash gal.
Neither was I.
No, but it has colloidal silver in it, which is amazing for the immune system. So whenever I'm feeling a bit under the weather or it's winter, winter season, I love making this up into a throat spray, and I just spray when I feel something coming on, and I just keep doing it throughout the day, and I'm good to go the next day, really.
Yeah. I've woken up during the night and like obviously had my mouth open while I was sleeping, and I'm like, my throat feels like. So I've just gotten up and just had a gargle of this, and just perfect. It's so good.
It is really good.
I was never a mouthwash person, and to be honest, I still don't really use a mouthwash for the purpose that people might use mouthwash for. I use this to add some, it's got thieves in it, so the immunity oil. So I use this to boost my health, actually.
But also it's just good for general gum and gum support.
Yeah, the normal gum.
And the health of your mouth too. So it's a good all-rounder. Plus it's got the added benefits of wintertime. Wintertime support. I've also heard that people dilute this into at least
recently.
Julie Volkoff does it. So you can delete that as well. So you can already probably see you're actually saving a lot of money. The cleansing bar soap, I've also heard people cut that.
I cut that. And it's also good to cut when you travel as well. So cut a bit to take travelling with you, so you don't have to use like the hotel soap.
Yeah.
Although
gross.
Well, last
Never
time
use
I actually took foaming soap.
I do.
So there was something else I was going to say about this. What was it? Oh, so I recently learnt Dr. Peter Dingle is this guru in gut health, and that's my jam. I love reading about gut health and knowing lots about gut health. So like what you're putting in your mouth actually helps your microbiome and your gut going through, like you're going through right down. So like, like actually in your, look, I'm no body expert. I think it's like esophagus, and your stomach and your intestine. So it actually helps your microbiome. So
it's amazing.
Yeah. There's more to it than just teeth and gums, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The next one you get is a dish soap. So obviously this is a great thing that everyone needs in their house. Even if you have a dishwasher, you still probably, hopefully, are hand washing some things. And this is a really, really good one. Once again, crazy concentrated. You hardly need any. But a lot of us tend to dilute in 3.
Yeah, I do.
Add a little bit of bicarb for some extra bubbles, a little bit of household cleaner, and it's just...
I don't add that.
Oh, don't you?
No.
Oh, I add 1 cap.
You're wasting.
Alright, I won't do it then. But yeah, you dilute it into 3, and it lasts you ages. Fill the rest up with water.
Yeah. So I had a friend ask me, why do you... She got one, and she says, why do I add bicarb to it? I said, some people like extra bubbles. So...
yeah.
That's what they add bicarb for, so extra bubbles.
Yeah.
No nasties in there at all.
No, not at all.
Oftentimes you might have heard of like the sodium lauryl sulfate.
Yes.
That is in everything that bubbles, so.
Yes, and it says here free from SLS, dyes, SLES, formaldehyde, which is a huge one in products that is not disclosed ever, phosphates and synthetic fragrances. So yeah, you're not getting that in your hands.
Yeah, my hands used to over winter especially, but if I washed dishes I had to wear gloves. They would get cracked and they would bleed, and they were really, really horrible. That does not happen anymore. That does not happen. I don't get cracked and bleeding hands anymore. What a relief.
Yeah, absolutely. The next one is the Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste. So why do you need a toothpaste? Well, we brush our teeth all the time anyway, ditching and switching. This has no fluoride in it. So for me, that is the biggest thing in choosing a toothpaste, because I don't want that neurotoxin in my body. And I love it's so fresh as well. Like it literally just feels like you've brushed your mouth with Christmas and like pine trees. And
it is really lovely. I really like it as well. And that's another thing that I'm going to mention about, with the mouthwash. It's going into your mouth, and so it's actually, affecting either negatively or positively. And Young Living is affecting positively your microbiome in your gut.
So important. All right, now we actually have some oils, you guys. Whoops, I'll just move this out of the way. The ninja. All right, so we get 6 oils with this. Sorry. The first one is lemon. Lemon is one of my favorite oils of all time. Amazing for the immune system. So I add that into the immune support rollers for my daughter, but also our entire family. Awesome for cleaning, of course, which is why it's in the starter kit. I used it yesterday actually to get a sticky mark off a jar that was very stubborn, sticky mark. What do you use it for?
So I use it for cleaning. So I've got a recipe that I use for the glass in my shower for the scum for cleaning. I also put it in my dishwasher as a rinse aid every time. I use it for immunity. So yes, in rollers, in diffuser for immunity. I use it in my tea as a flavouring for my tea. Also use it in water. And Nikki has an amazing recipe.
I do.
It's very easy. With a fruit dip that you don't realise you actually need fruit dip till you've had this and you're like, I want fruit dip every time I have fruit. It's so yummy with some yogurt. And I feel like I missed something else that I use this for. Oh,
I
and
put it
also
in honey.
face.
Oh, what?
Face.
At night.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah. In your moisturisers.
Serum. Face serum. Yeah,
Cool.
good for brightening.
It is
Yeah.
good for brightening.
Yeah.
I add it into honey. So if I feel like I'm getting a funny throat, I'll just have a spoonful of honey added with some lemon and a few other oils and just down the hatch throughout the day. And it's awesome for that.
And it's really sweet to do it like that, so I do it in tea.
Yeah. You can also add it into any of your normal foods because it's a culinary oil. So adding it into hummus and I don't know, just general meal
have
dishes.
A lemon cream sauce for your fish or something.
Oh my gosh, yum. So good. Next one's peppermint. Love peppermint. Oh, whoops, sorry. It just whacked me in the face.
It got me too. Because it's so nice.
Yeah.
Peppermint, so peppermint is really good for an energy hit. So it makes you go, and it opens up your airways. Like my nose just went, so happy.
I put it on the bottom of my feet before a workout, and that's really energizing and awesome. And yeah, you put it into bliss balls when you make bliss balls. Epic.
So my most favourite way though, actually I've got two favourite ways for it, but is if I'm feeling like, how do I say in a very compliant way, if I'm feeling like, you know the emoji with the green face? I don't know.
When you are in the car too long.
Well, no, not even in the car. If I've eaten something that is unhappy in the stomach, a drop of this I put on the roof of my mouth. That's my most favourite way.
I use it for head tension as well.
Oh yeah.
So when I think I maybe haven't drunk enough water and I just like my head's pounding, I really love that, and I just rub it straight onto the temples.
My second favourite way is, and I'm just going to put lavender next, is to have it in a trio: lemon, peppermint, lavender. If I'm, feeling like there's so much pollen in the air, my nose is like, my eyes, and like I'm just like, oh my gosh, something help me. I diffuse. Just literally like 2 or 3 drops of each, lemon, peppermint, lavender. But I also have a roller that I carry with me all the time if I'm out and about, and I'll just put it here on my chest, or sometimes like just a dot here, and it's amazing.
I have been known to roll it up my nose in times.
Well, no, but you don't actually need to. Like,
well,
I used to do
sometimes
that,
when it's really bad, I'm like, I just
okay.
go up in there because I figure then the pollens won't go further. Sorry, too much information.
Don't share that from her.
No one shares my spring roller. Alright, next one's lavender. So you've heard this story before, Lauren, but I'm not a fan of lavender, the smell, because my mum used to use it all the time. And whenever I'd have something going on, she'd be like, put lavender on it, do this, do that with lavender. And, I just have an association with it. But in saying that, it's like a Swiss Army knife of oils, and I use it all the time. So I don't diffuse it for fun, for funsies, but I use it all the time topically for anything going around.
Yeah, so what do I use lavender for? I use it for, as I said, in the trio. I use it, and how do I say this? So if Eleanor's feeling like she is a bit sweaty and she's a bit warm, I put it on the bottoms of her feet every time for that one. That would be my most favourite way for lavender. I like it in baby wipes that I make for Eleanor. I like to put it in my foaming soap when I make a foaming soap.
Skin moisturizer as well. If people have, just not great skin, or they're struggling with, itchiness or anything, you can pop this into...
I carry one.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, just roll it on. It has saved, there's just so many stories of people in our group who have had relief of their skin with lavender.
Oh, yeah. Did you say if you touch the oven?
No, I didn't say
Oh,
that. But
if
there
you
you
touch
go.
the oven, have a lavender in your hand. My
Yes.
sister had to come round. She ran out. She had to come round for
Yeah,
lavender.
never run out of lavender. I couldn't
No.
believe when I saw that.
Mm.
All right, so yes, lavender is a great one, and really good for kids too. So it can help you wind down for sleep as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Purification.
Oh, this is a really good one. So versatile, this one.
If you cook curry or fish or anything gross, or you've painted your house, just diffuse it, and it will take the smell out. It's crazy.
Purification. It purifies the air. So it
Yeah.
purifies and detoxifies. So this is really good to put in some bath salts in the bath as well to help with detoxification. And as with any essential oils, they are good for the immune system.
Yeah.
Help support the immune system to work properly. So that also has the added benefit when you put in your bath salts as well.
I add that into my immunity rollers for Forest.
Yeah.
It's a really good one for that. And I call it my marriage saver. Because I'd heard that it was good for smells, so I made up a toilet spray with that and a few other oils. And growing up I had my own toilet, you guys. And so then living with a boy, it's not fun. Purification saved my marriage. Because you can't smell you can't smell what's happened after you've sprayed it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, those traditional crappy chemical sprays that are terrible for your
I can't-
respiratory
They
system.
give me a headache.
Oh, absolutely, straight away.
And like I start coughing.
Yeah.
Like my throat's like,
Plus, you can smell what's happened as well, so it does nothing.
you can smell what's happened.
It's true.
It's a nice way of saying it.
Since being a mum, I'm very open about.
Smelling what's
Who?
happened.
Anyway, you need purification. It's awesome.
So I like to add this to bicarb and use it on mattresses and leave it there for 15 minutes and vacuum it up, or like the dog bed or carpet rugs. It's really good for like deodorizer,
Yeah.
DIY, cheap as homemade deodorizer.
And you can make a laundry booster with purification, which is really, really nice. And even if I've done this before. I don't know if you're very organised, maybe not. Done the washing, forgotten about it, and then like it's gross. So you put a drop of that in and quickly rinse it through, and it's all good.
No, I've had to do that
Okay.
too. Actually, that's another one, the lavender. I put Eleanor's, my toddler's little bedtime toys into the washing machine with lavender. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
Oh, that's
beautiful way
nice.
to do it. Yeah, yeah. All right, what's next? Thieves. Oh, we've been talking about
The
thieves
basis
with
of
everything,
all these
haven't we?
products.
So that's the blend of lemon, cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary. And this one is
Life-changing. Before
opening those. Oh my God.
Before I was
See.
I got distracted because I was laughing on the inside that you couldn't open it. It smells like a warm hug.
Yeah.
It does. It's Christmassy. It's beautiful. If you've been around people who are sick, diffuse. It's just an amazing one for the immune system, for winter time, for anything that's potentially going around. Also amazing for cleaning, so you can pop it into sprays, your toilet spray, laundry loads, all that jazz.
So Young Living have this amazing supplement that I would never go without. It's called Inner Defense. So that's to help support a healthy.
It was there, but it's gone now.
What's that?
Oh, I did have Inner Defense on the
Oh,
table.
okay.
It's gone.
So Inner Defense is a capsule that has Thieves essential oil in it. So
Yeah.
really good for immune system support.
Do you want to tell them about where the name came from?
You can.
Okay. It's a bit shoddy, but we'll get there. So during bubonic plague times, and you can actually find this, it is like historical data, you can look it up. Bubonic plague times, there were some men who robbed the dead and dying, because obviously everyone was dying from the plague. So there were men who were robbing them, and they wore those big beaks. I don't know whether you've seen them, big white beaks. And they put the botanicals of these blends, so what Lauren said, the lemon,
eucalyptus,
all that
clove.
stuff in the bottom of it, and breathed it in, and then robbed them. And basically, the king found out, and to reduce the sentence, told them how they stayed alive. And they said it was the botanicals of what Lauren just said. So then Gary Young, who started Young Living, found that data and then thought he would create an essential oil blend of all those botanicals put together. So it's just a really awesome name for starters, and you'll find there's a lot of copycats.
I was going to say
that
I was going to actually say this is the most copied essential oil in the world.
Yeah, I agree. Next one.
Oh, and just because we're going to the next one, Stress Away and Thieves is amazing in the diffuser. It's my favourite blend.
So I was a primary school teacher before I did oils, and let's just say I needed a lot of bottles of this in the classroom.
Stress Away. It's literally what it's called.
Yeah,
Stress
it
Away.
is. So I would put it on myself when I would be doing parent-teacher interviews or diffuse it in the classroom, and kids would literally come up to me, kids with learning difficulties, and I wouldn't tell them what the diffuser was for, and like I didn't explain it. And I had one girl come up to me and said, "Mrs. Bryan, when I'm feeling stressed, can I go and smell that thing over there?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, of course you can."
Wow.
So to hear that, I was like, wow, these are powerful. They work in our limbic system, through our brain, and
Not just
powerful
immune
with
system, but
emotions.
emotions as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
What do you use it for?
Stress Away, I make it into bath salts.
Ooh, nice.
I make it into rollers as a perfume. I put it in. My most favourite way is to make it in the diffuser with Thieves and Stress Away. I just love that. So I do like 3 drops of Stress Away, 2 drops of Thieves. Some people call it gingerbread. Some people call it there's other names
I was
for
trying
it.
to I can't remember.
Happy holidays and but
Snickerdoodle?
I think
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle
Yeah.
is another one.
Yeah.
But I just call it my favourite blend.
That's awesome.
So that's what I use Stress Away
Yeah.
for. Just trying to think
This
of
is a
anything
good all
else.
round. It's good for sleep too. You can use it for diffusing overnight, especially for kids. It's a great one. Add it into you said bath salts, did you?
Yeah.
Bath salts, for your kids. Or just massage down your kids with some olive oil, to just de-stress them. It's great. Awesome. Really, really needed.
Oh, and a scrub as well, body scrub.
Oh yeah.
Stress
Like a
Away
shower
body
scrub? Oh my gosh.
Well, you can just do like a hand scrub too.
Yeah. So good. Last product is the dental floss.
Thieves, dental floss.
Again.
Thieves.
So awesome for your mouth health. It's got the added benefits of essential oils that you're not going to get with traditional stuff. It's just a good all-rounder dental floss that you probably need. You just occasionally need, don't you? Or use them all the time. I don't know.
It's Thieves. Like I said, it's again putting something in your mouth that goes through to your whole system, to your whole internal system. So,
it's a great one.
Yeah, it's really
So you can see that this is
diffuser.
yes,
This is the Desert Mist diffuser,
so cute.
and it's
It's really hard to tell because of the camera, but it's got a very cute design, little like.
it's like a Moroccan design. they
Yeah,
say.
that's it.
Yeah. So you can see it now without the light on. You can see that pretty design. Very simple to use. Runs for up to 10 hours. And it's a humidifier, diffuser, and atomizer in one. You can. Now I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm just going to leave it off.
The table is not flat.
I'm just going to leave it, but so you can see that design there. It's called the Desert Mist diffuser.
So that's going to replace your usual,
The plugins.
Oh my
or
gosh, if you guys
those
have
reed
plugins,
things.
please chuck them in the bin right now because they are so damaging to our health.
Yeah. So this isn't about just a fragrance, and I rarely diffuse for a pretty smell.
Fun, yeah, me too.
So when I said this is my favorite blend, I diffuse this for that's emotions, that's Stress Away, that's emotions, and Thieves, that's my immunity support. So I rarely diffuse for just a pretty smell. I'm always diffusing for a purpose, I'm always wanting to help my health. Always wanting to help my health. Healthy Homes.
Yeah.
The Healthy Home Bundle.
Hope you like it. If you want one, let us know. Or your oily friend. All right, see you guys.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.